Hello! In today's video, I'm sharing 5 anti-aging skincare products that have made a difference for me in some way. No matter where you are in your skincare journey, whether you're in your 30s and kind of just starting out, or if you're in your mid-40s like I am and starting to see more drastic changes, or you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, no matter where you are, even small changes are good changes when it comes to anti-aging. These products are different from each other, but I've really enjoyed them all, and I wanted to share them with you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's go ahead and get into these 5 anti-aging skincare game changers. When it comes to anti-aging, you typically find that the neck and the backs of our hands just age faster than our face. Those areas get neglected when it comes to skincare. They might get moisturized, but we don't typically think about taking our treatment products down our necks and onto the back of our hands. And for most people, the neck is a lot more sensitive than the face when it comes to putting treatment products on this area. I have never found a retinol that was actually effective and, did something, but that was mild enough to where I could use it on the neck and not get irritated until now. Maelove has launched their Stargaze, which is an encapsulated retinol, and it's also time released. I've used a lot of Maelove products and had great luck with them. I've worked with them a lot because I believe in their products. This portion of the video is in partnership with Maelove. I love working with a brand that I know and trust on a repeated basis, but I do still always use all of their products before I talk about them because I have to make sure that they work for me. And this is one that I'm happy to say I've been using for several weeks now. I've had no issues. I mean, you can look at my neck and see I've had 0 issues on my neck, and I feel like my neck is looking really great. I tend to get kind of splotchy on my neck, and I mean, you can see it in some of my videos even, and I just feel like I've been looking nice and even since I've been using Stargaze. So if you're a beginner that is wanting to get into retinol and are looking for that kind of entryway product, Stargaze is a great one to start with. Because it's 0.25% and it is time released, you're getting just that slow and steady release. I mean, I have sensitive skin on my face, but the skin on my neck is even more sensitive, and I'm just really happy that I finally have a product that I can actually use on my neck and not get irritated. So I do want to let you guys know too, just kind of a side announcement, the Maelove Moonlight Retinaldehyde Serum. This is kind of a step up from Stargaze. This is what I was using before I went on prescription retinol. This, for me, was kind of a step up from the over-the-counter retinol that I was using before and was kind of my segue into prescription strength. They say retinaldehyde is about 20% more effective than just a typical retinol, even though it's really hard to just compare those formulas head to head. But there's less of a conversion process. It is more potent. This is a product that is for people who have used retinols before. So this is going to be back in stock in May. You can get on the wait list. I'll put the links down below to these products, everything else. But if you've been using over the counter and maybe you're wanting to go to prescription strength, but you're a little nervous about all of like the, side effects, the peeling, the dryness and stuff, this might be the way to go, or kind of a step in between as well. My skin did really well with this too. So these 2 products, Stargaze and Moonlight, are actually Maelove's 2 highest rated products, higher than Glow Maker, which is what kind of put them on the map. And for retinol products that actually do something, the price point is pretty good too. So this Stargaze is a game changer for me in terms of being able to find a product that is just great for my neck area. You may be like me and you may have seen these rose quartz and jade tools, and you may have wondered, why am I going to add that into my beauty routine? I mean, I can't tell you how many of these I was sent for free from brands and I didn't use them. I just stuck them in drawers, and I was like, why? Why on earth I can add minutes to my beauty routine when this probably does nothing? Now, there is benefit to using rose quartz or jade or, real stone versus plastic. There's a reason why they're actually the materials that they are. So if you have just a plastic one, just know you're not getting the same benefits. I do find them to be very beneficial. My main thing is just being in the habit of using them. But when I do, I see a difference. And these could be true game changers for you if you use them regularly. Now, I prefer rose quartz to jade because rose quartz stays cool. I like to keep it in the fridge. It stays even cooler, and jade tends to warm up. So that's all about preference. Now, as far as why use one over the other, the roller is a pretty easy tool to use. I mean, you have this targeted end that's really great for the nasolabial folds. It's really great for rolling right around the eye. You have the larger end that's great for just basically the rest of the face and the neck area, the jaw. So why do you want to use this at all? First of all, if you use this over moisturizer moisturizers or serums, you are going to get maximum penetration into the skin, which is great as we get older. We need everything we can get from the serums and the moisturizers and the products we're using. And when you roll them into the skin, you are getting the most out of those products as they are being penetrated more deeply into the skin. Now, keep in mind, I'm not an esthetician. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you, the benefits that I know and what I've seen from these products. This is used very often for lymphatic drainage. It's very easy to use. I mean, you can just sit there and roll. It feels really good. It's great to use in the morning to depuff. If your skin is looking tired, it can help revive it, make it look more awake. It can also help with evening out the skin tone and with firmness and elasticity and just the overall tone of the skin. Plus, it just feels good. Now, this gua sha tool is also really amazing. I find that I use the roller more just because this takes a little bit more effort. So you do get all the benefits that you get with a roller, but you also get contouring and sculpting. So you have these little divots, these little curves that are made to, contour to specific areas of the face. But whereas this is a light rolling, you're gonna, really kind of, contour and sculpt with this. And so if that's your main goal, that's what I would use this for. I mean, no matter which one you use, aside from feeling good, you will see some results with consistent use, of course. That is key. I mean, you can find these virtually anywhere now. It's just a great tool to have to enhance your beauty routine. And as we get older, sometimes just the standard skincare products aren't quite enough anymore. It's just a good thing to, have a beauty tool or two or three at our disposal. And this is a good one. They seem pretty basic, but they do actually do something. Okay. Do I think Drunk Elephant is expensive? Yes. But do I think their products work well? I do. And this is another Drunk Elephant product that works extremely well for my skin, but when it first launched, I thought I would have no use for it whatsoever. So to say that I'm surprised at how much I like it is kind of an understatement. I feel like I've said that about a couple of Drunk Elephant products lately. This is the Proteini Power Peptide Resurf Serum. Now, I do feel like some of you are probably wondering, why did they launch this? Because they have the framboos and so many people love the framboos. Is there really a need for this? I'm gonna say yes. I mean, I was asking myself those questions and this actually kind of made me remember why I liked Sunday Riley Good Genes so much and why I saw such great results with it. So this is 10% lactic acid. So if you have sensitive skin or if you have dry skin and glycolic acid is just too much for you or it dries you out, this is going to be the product for you. This also has 11 signal peptides in it. So this is a perfect product for fine lines and wrinkles and uneven texture and if your skin is dull. But also because it's got those peptides, it's going to give bounce and plumpness to the skin and it's milder than what you're going to get with glycolics. And I didn't have a problem with framboos, but I feel like my skin just looks so good with this. Like next day, noticeable good, and it looks and feels moisturized at the same time, but not greasy. I don't like my greasy because it shows in my T-zone. This is such a lovely product, and I mean, I love it. I said lovely and love it, but that's where I am. That's where I am with this. This is probably going to completely replace framboos for me, and I don't really use Sunday Riley anymore ever. So yeah, this is it. I mean, I've been using this 2 to 3 times a week. I could not be happier. I think it's a fantastic product. Yes, pricey, but if you're getting older, sometimes those pricey products, if you find one that's worth it, it's worth it and you stick with it. So I guess now I have 2 Drunk Elephant Proteini products that I love because I love the moisturizer too. So there you go. There you have it. I think this is great. I was kind of questioning whether it was too early for me to put this Current Body Skin LED light therapy mask in this type of video, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because a lot of you have been asking me about it. I do want to keep using it because I feel like more results are to come. So for years, these light therapy masks and treatments were really reserved for the elite, the celebrities, the wealthy, and they've been brought to mass market. And I think it's fantastic. I mean, they're not the cheapest thing in the world, but there's a reason for that. I mean, this technology is pretty sophisticated. It's basically a non-invasive anti-aging skin treatment that uses light wavelengths to actually penetrate the dermis so that you get softer, more youthful looking skin because it stimulates the collagen underneath, deep within. And collagen is what we are losing and producing less of, and that's why our skin starts sagging and, you know, we start losing that firmness and that elasticity and getting wrinkles and fine lines and all those things. So this can help boost that collagen production when you use it over time. The red lights can also help manage inflammation in the face and are said to be good for acne as well as rosacea. I have noticed already, you know, I still have this line here in my forehead, but I feel like it's a little bit less deep. I'm keeping an eye on it. I hesitate to even give you results yet, but what I have noticed is that I don't care about going out without foundation on to even my skin anymore. I know you guys are always like, oh, your skin's great, you know, you don't need foundation. But, you know, in real life, in person, in my non-video life, I always feel like I need just a dusting of powder just to help even out the uneven skin tone, the redness. And since I have been using this, I have literally just needed concealer under my eyes. Now I do prime my T-zone just so I don't get shiny, but I have not needed foundation. And it's the first time in years. So I love this already. And I definitely feel like there are more changes to come, like I said, but I like this mask so much more than the little wand device that I was trying to use for, you know, how many ever minutes per section, even though that was less expensive, but I wasn't compliant with it. So while it was less expensive, it sat there and it wasn't being used. So yes, the masks are more, but it's actually being used. I can walk around for 10 minutes a night and fold laundry or do whatever and then take it off and I'm done. So I can actually function while this is on, and it actually is on for less amount of time than me sitting there and doing every section of my face. Now this one is less expensive than the Dennis Gross one. A lot of people really like that one. I'll have both linked down below, and I do like that this one is flexible. That said, I have not used the Dennis Gross one. I know some people really like that one, and there are others on the market too. This is not only a product that has been a game changer and I feel like is going to continue being even more of a game changer, but it's also a surprise for me. I didn't realize how much I was going to like it, and I almost feel like it's been such a subtle change that has kind of crept up on me over the past few weeks that I almost didn't even notice until, you know, one day I just all of a sudden just didn't feel like putting foundation on or powder, and I thought, I don't think I've ever done that before. So yeah, love this. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in using eye creams, but when you have oily combination skin and dry textured under eyes, your face cream moisturizer is not going to cut it for your under eye area, and that's the situation that I'm in. I need to use an eye cream, and I'm picky about my eye creams. I usually use a treatment eye cream, a thicker one for nighttime, and daytime is usually just a straight up moisturizing eye cream because the thicker ones just don't work that well underneath makeup. So I have found the SkinFix Barrier Plus Lipid Boost 360 eye cream that is kind of a treatment and hydrating eye cream all in one, and I've been loving it. I've found a lot of great products from SkinFix over the past, I don't know, 6 months to a year, and I do always point out that the whole premise behind the entire line is repairing the skin barrier. So that's one of the reasons why I picked this up in the first place. I figured if the eye cream worked as well as SkinFix's other products do at, you know, relieving the dryness, the parched areas, then we would have a winner. And it's not just moisturizing. It's not just for the skin barrier. It's to target hydration, dark circles, puffiness, and fine lines around the eyes as well as the lids. So I have finally found a daytime eye cream that not only hydrates and nourishes and wears really, really well underneath makeup, but it also treats too. I've just been really happy with the way my makeup looks with my under eye areas since I started using it. Now I still use a treatment eye cream at night most of the time. I'll have that linked down below too, as well as some other SkinFix products that I've been loving because I've really had a lot of hits from this line. But I mean, I do use this at night sometimes. I just really have been loving it a lot. And I know there have been a lot of you who have been trying this brand and having great luck with it too. I've been using it for a little while now, and I don't even know why I'm just now talking about this, but I needed to, because for me, this has been a true game changer. It's more than just a moisturizing, nourishing, creamy eye treatment in the morning. It's actually, I feel like, doing something to help, smooth the appearance of my under eye area. I mean, it doesn't look great every day underneath my eyes. I mean, some days I just don't get enough sleep. And I mean, hey, I'm not 25 anymore either, but I'm doing the best I can. And, even if it's just extra nourishing ingredients that are help plumping things up, I'll take it. I just did a video on some underrated beauty products that I think you need to hear about. I'll have that linked here if you haven't seen it. I'd love to hear about any game-changing skincare or makeup products that you have in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.